for today's topic, for practice together, um, let's continue. Let's continue one more session with the practice of mudita, with the practice of vicarious joy, sympathetic joy, empathetic joy. Many different ways is translated because it's such a profound and beautiful practice to feel happy for happiness, for good fortune, for goodness in the world. This way we notice goodness more. And of course, in this time of the pandemic, especially, there might be lots of challenges, both for us personally and people we care about. And it's wholesome. It's wholesome to intend to train our mind to also notice the good, notice the blessings, notice what's good in the world, and feel happy for it. Us human beings, we have the genes of the human beings who are more anxious and worried. And as they were walking on the savannah, they were more concerned about the dangers, about the African mammoth, not the woolly mammoth. One of you've pointed out there was no woolly mammoths on the savannah. Yes, the African mammoth. They were more concerned about dangers in the environment instead of the positive in the environment. So that the ones who were more tuned to more positiveness in the environment, they were hunted down. They didn't live long enough to pass down their genes. The ancestors who passed down their genes were the ones who were anxious, who were looking out for all the negative and difficulty in the environment. So what we feel, if you've noticed that, when somebody gives you a compliment, it just rolls off. But if somebody gives you a challenging feedback, you think about it over and over and over and over again. So you can just see this tendency in yourself and everybody else. It's also said that our minds are like Teflon for good experiences. They don't stick. Good experiences just roll off, whereas our minds are like velcro for challenging and difficult experiences. It just sticks. So different ways to think about this natural tendency that us human beings happen to have evolutionarily. So this practice of turning our minds to intentionally to notice the good, to notice the blessings, to notice what's good both for in our lives and other people's lives, and celebrating, feeling happy for happiness, is a wholesome way to train ourselves in gladness, to train ourselves, our heart in happiness, which is wholesome. It's not avoidant. It's not avoidant in that we build more capacity, more resilience to be what is difficult. It's not about avoiding the difficult, but to build more capacity through joy. Have you noticed if you're in a good mood, if somebody gives you bad news, it's easier to be with it than if you're already depressed, somebody gives you bad news and you're just shattered. So in the first scenario, you're more resilient. So in this way, we're building more resilience to be able to support ourselves and others. So many different ways to think about this beautiful practice of mudita.